Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it, okay? And I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here, okay? You put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey, okay? Your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin power, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm in this bitch. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your girl BondyBlue, and I'm back for another live. Okay. Now, listen, as I told y'all, I was going to be trying to stick to my schedule, but yesterday I went and started my back piece. I got one of my tattoos covered, and I'm getting the whole top of my back done. So I started off yesterday, and girl, I knew I was gonna be too tired to give y'all a video once it was all done. Okay, so we're gonna do a members only live right after this one. Quick little updates. Okay, yes, Juvie is back to normal, jumping on people, slobbering all in everybody's face, eating all his food. Lyric just took him to the doctor so he can get his blood paneling done. Oh no. Did I just okay? I spazzed out for a second. The internet girl in my life. Anyways, we have a lot to discuss in this public live, but we're also going to be discussing some other things in the members only live. Okay. So look for me Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Also, if you did not see my post, if you are from New Orleans or if you are going to be in New Orleans for Essence, I will be hosting at the Jam In Session the Wednesday before Essence, which is tomorrow. So y'all can come and see me. If y'all want to come and see me, if you're in town, girl, come say hey. And then everybody that's going to be, in New Orleans for the rest of the month of July, I will be hosting every Wednesday at the NOLA Jazz Market on Aretha Castle Haley. Okay, so come through and come see your girl. All right. Tomorrow it's gonna be kind of big, I'm guessing. So I'm excited about it. And it's gonna be a whole little thing. Okay. So in this live, I see y'all in the comments. We're definitely gonna be talking about Keke. Okay. So just give me a second. Sweetie, Corey Hardrick and Megan Good have a new movie coming out, so we're gonna talk about that for a second. Young Thug, Lil Mama has some things to say about rap women in the industry. Okay, Deb Antney and Nicki Minaj had a little going back and forth. I don't know why. Y'all know they had prior dealings. Deb Antney was Nicki Minaj's producer before she moved on to the Cash Money, Young Money situation. Jamie Foxx is finally speaking. Okay, we're talking about Kiki Jabbar. Okay, from Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's why I said give me a second. We'll get into it. Thank you. Claudia Jordan. Okay. Also Marlon Wayans. Y'all saw Rick Ross got jumped. We gotta discuss that, and we're gonna go over a few of the clips from Megan Thee Stallion on Club Shay Shay at the end of the live, and that's what we're ending. And then when I come back for my members only live, we'll get into the BET Awards. Because I want to look at some of the performances. I want to go through all of that. We're going to talk about Ray J. all of that. Okay. Yes, I am only going to be hosting. I mean, I jump in and sing every now and again, but if y'all expecting me to sing a full song out there, that's not in my plans. Okay. I'm hosting. All right. I am the host. I'm the co-host tomorrow. And for the rest of the month, I'll be hosting. Y'all know how jamming session goes. Sometimes you sing, sometimes you don't. Okay. Especially if you are not a singer. My homeboy who normally hosts the show, shout out to Emeka for giving me the opportunity to do this. He's normally the host and he sings. Okay. So, either way, girl, I'm probably gonna try to get on live ever so often, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram or YouTube, whichever would allow. So, it might be an online thing as well. We'll see how it all plays out. But either way, I will be at the NOLA Jazz Market for Jam in Session on Wednesday. Come through, yada yada yada. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into the thing. So, if y'all did not know, as soon as I was getting ready to come on, I saw a post about Kiki Jabbar from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know it's so eerie that it felt as if they were like giving her a goodbye this season. At the beginning of this season, it was almost as if they were giving a goodbye to Kiki. And then for Kiki to actually allegedly pass this morning or overnight. I'm not exactly sure which one it was, but either way, it's all very sad. Now, I was about to go through my Facebook so that I can try and find the post that put that out because I saw Empress Radio talking about it, Diana Rose. I saw talking about it before I came up here. And I went to Letitia's page. This is Letitia Scott's page, her cousin. And Letitia said, at this time, we are asking for respect and privacy in our moment of grief while we process this great loss. What I would ask for people to do is to keep in consideration that we all beef with family members. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have turmoil with family members, and that is okay. But when they pass away, um, sometimes things can become a little clear. And you see sometimes how we hold on to things that don't matter, how we hold on to anger towards each other for whatever reason. And time is just so fleeting. So it's very sad that I feel like the last time we saw everybody with Kiki, she was not getting along with them. And I know they try to play it off, but I think that Kiki and Letitia's relationship at some point was extremely close. I think they love each other a lot. Um, and I think it's so sad that it seems as if they left on a bad note. Okay. Either way, she passed away, and I just, allegedly, because I haven't seen any real confirmation except for what Letitia has said and what some other people are saying on YouTube, but I have not seen something from her family or anything like that. And it's probably because I'm not all in those Facebook groups like that. I'm just not. Like, I'm literally looking through it right now and I can't find it. But either way, I know a lot of the girls on YouTube are discussing it right now. And basically, from what I heard from Empress Radio, she passed away in her bed, surrounded by her family this morning. I don't even understand what happened. It does make me feel and wonder about what she may have been going through during that time. Because to say that she passed away in her bed, you know what I'm saying? Like she is a older woman or something. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna pull up Empress Radio right quick, and y'all can go watch her full video. But I just want to hear the beginning because she wasn't on for long. Let me see. Uh,
I'm speechless.
hold on.
Like this is no joke right now. Like I'm shaking. I'm shaking that the news is like that they're reporting that Kiki passed. Like, oh my gosh. Does anyone know? Like, oh my, I don't even know what to say. I definitely did not. Like I laid down for a nap and then something told me to check my Instagram and I can't even talk. Like, so yeah, people were just saying like Kiki died and I was like, wow. Oh my God. So you said Marcella posted about it? Is she the one who spilled, like not even spilled? Like I don't even know what to say. Is she the one who broke this? I'm
Ah,
going to it
Marcella.
now. I'm going to Marcella's page now. Is it in her community page or something? Live? Okay, she did a live about it.
Okay, that's how
Oh
they
my
got it.
gosh. I don't know what to say. Like
Okay, so
I did
basically,
not expect to see this today.
I don't follow Marcella, and I don't feel like I need to in order to go, over there. Um, but Empress, talking about it is enough for me. But yeah, y'all, I think this is really sad. And I just would really ask for y'all to have some decorum about yourselves. Not y'all, but y'all. Because I know the people who follow Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all can be nasty. Y'all can do the most. And I feel like a lot of y'all, and the reason why Letitia was putting caps lock on certain words is because she knows that y'all are gonna come at her neck if y'all already aren't coming at her neck, as if losing her family member, whether they were cool or not, is still not a hard, traumatic thing to go through. And people just don't need to be coming at them people sideways right now. Just let it be whatever it is. You know what I mean? Mind your business, send condolences or say nothing. But this is not a time to, get online and be nasty towards the Scotts, Letitia, anybody, Mel, anybody about what happened with Kiki. You know what I'm saying? But we know that Kiki, had a drug problem for some years and was on methadone. And, you know, a lot of times, and, this is just what I've learned over the years of having a lot of people in my life, or knowing a lot of people in my life that have been on hard drugs for a number of years. Um, a lot of times once they created the dependency, once they get to a certain age, once they try to take away the dependency, it causes their body to break down because their body becomes used to it. And then once they're getting older, their body can no longer like withstand the withdrawals, I believe, like, and not going through withdrawals, but like if your body is used to doing something as you're getting older, your body doesn't have the same bounce back as it once did. So I do wonder if maybe, any of the drugs or the methadone, anything that she was doing, in her life may have caused this. Either way, still condolences, still, you know, just sad. Yeah, I really don't want people to do that. I really would love for y'all to like act like adults and not make this about, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like that person, we need to go to their comments. Like, y'all don't do that, please. Like, let these people grieve or handle the passing of their real family member however they need to handle it, I know y'all. I know people don't care, but I'm gonna say it. Listen, and if I see anything, honestly, I'm going to make it my business to put you on blast. Like if I see it, I'm going to make it my business to like put you on blast if I see it. Okay? Just because I feel like y'all really be out here typing away in fucking comments thinking that people are not going to really give you the attention you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? So please do us all a favor and let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like don't do that. Um I'm just gonna read some of y'all comments and I'm gonna move on from here because I already had a whole show planned, but I definitely did not want to go through this show without saying condolences and rest in peace to Kiki Jabar because, we do get up here and we talk about people, but nobody wants anybody to, pass so early or not be able to, get everything in order for themselves. And I did feel like she really wanted to be on the show. And there was an amount of disappointment and sadness around her not being able to be on the show, so I'm sad about it. I have to be honest. Let me see. My mother was an addict, got clean and was clean for 10 years and then died from a heart attack at 54. The long term effects are horrible, even if you don't stop. Exactly. And that's what I mean by that. When they say that, she died in a bed with her family around her, which is the best way to go, but so young, we can tell this was not like a natural causes situation. You know what I mean? But either way, y'all, once again, condolences to Kiki. And we're going to send love to everybody, the Scotts, the cast, everybody who cares and loves Kiki. And, condolences and prayers to y'all. And I mean that shit. So let's go ahead and take a break, and then we're going to get into the rest of the show. Okay, girl. So I wanted to start with Sweetie, okay? Just to get it in and get it out, okay? And listen, as I said, BET Awards, those are things of that nature going to be discussed in my members only live. That's at 3. So we need to get through this public one. All right. I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all support the channel. Do all the things, girl. But I'm going to go ahead and get into the show. All right. So Saweetie responds to ex-users accusing her of being a Nepo baby. Basically, y'all are saying nepotism. Y'all are saying that someone in her family had the bread, the access in order to get a, not so talented young lady into the forefront of the hip-hop community, girls. Is that what y'all are saying? Saying I'm privileged ignores the girl who risked her safety renting rooms off of Craigslist because she believed in herself enough to stay in an expensive city while everyone else was telling her to move home. She says on Twitter, I hate the Nepo baby narrative. It spits in the face of the child who grew up barely spending time with her parents because they was too busy hustling trying to make ends meet. Also, I think Sweetie, the college girl, would have had her wealthy family pay for tuition and boarding so that she could enjoy the social experience of college instead of working 4 jobs to support herself. Saying I'm privileged ignores the girl who risked her safety renting rooms off of Craigslist because she believed in herself enough to stay in an expensive city while everyone else was telling her to move home because that's the safer and better financial option. Can't pay for studio time? No problem. I made car rap videos, which is how I got discovered. I'm proud of all the hard work I've done, accomplished, and will continue to share my story to inspire those who come after me. Being homeless when your first cousin is Gabrielle Union, your grandfather played for the 49ers, the Super Bowl winning linebacker, MC Hammer is your uncle, and Zaytoven is your cousin is crazy. Okay. Is it crazy? Finding out Sweetie wrote Icy Girl when she was homeless as a manifestation song and they put her on the map to eat her. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I need for y'all to understand. Just because people come from a family where somebody might be famous, it does not mean they still have money. And if they have money, it does not mean they have money to give to you. A lot of the times we don't even tell our family what's going on with us. Like, I'm not reaching, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember somebody commented and said some fucked up shit about, when I asked y'all for help with Juvie, which I want to say once again, I really appreciate. He's doing much better. And we needed it. So thank you so much. But it's not my problem that you feel like you aren't worthy of help. And so you shouldn't have to ask for help. I'm in a space in my life where I'm learning that I should ask for help when I need it because people actually want to help me. It's not always me giving of myself constantly and consistently to anybody that I can or that ask of me. Like, that's not supposed to be it. You're not supposed to be pouring into other people consistently and constantly in your life without them pouring back into you. And sometimes when you are a person that does that, you're not going to go and tell your cousins you need money. I remember when I was growing up, when I was in college, and I learned how much of a headache I was becoming to my siblings because I was asking them for money when I was in college because my dad had decided that I could not ask him for any money once I went to school. $25 maybe, and he wouldn't give me anything else. So I had to work. I had to get a job and go to college. Then when he passed away, I was working 2 jobs and in college. So, you may think that because people have family members with money, because I always have family members who have money, does that mean you can go to them and ask them for shit? Does it mean you even want to go to them and ask them for shit? No, that's not what that means. And so no matter what, a person is going to feel responsible for themselves. A person is going to feel like I need to get it for myself. And at the end of the day, like, family is different. To me, family is different, especially if you're the person that shows up in your family that always has their shit together. You're not about to go to them and ask them for no help, bro. Sometimes because they don't have it, because you're the person that always got it. So no, you can't go to other people and ask for help. Like, no, like the fuck. So I just think it's weird the way y'all process people and how they get on and what happens in their lives. You really think that people just be out here doing nothing and they make it because Gabrielle Union is your cousin? Did you not hear how Gabrielle Union is so scared of losing her fucking money that she won't even let her husband that makes way more money than her pay all the bills? She won't even let that nigga pay all the bills because she never wants to get into a space when she is not relying on herself financially. Like, do you really think that somebody's going to go to Gabrielle and constantly be asking for money if they see that that's the type of mindset that she has about her shit? No. I got family members with money. Do you think I will ever call them and ask them for money? I just won't. I'm sorry. This, on the other hand, I pour into this. You know what I'm saying? The people in this tell me, hey, you need help, hit us up, let us know. So that's what I'm going to do. But at the end of the day, y'all, it's not easy for anybody to ask for help. And y'all shouldn't be out here trying to make people feel bad for however they get along. For whatever reason, you're projecting. Like, get the fuck out of here. Football players lose money. We all know MC Hammer lost money. And who fuck knows if Zaytoven even really wants to give of his ends like that. Niggas is selfish. And as I just said, Gabrielle Union is out here working every fucking acting job she can work since the late 90s so that she doesn't have to ask anybody for money. Do you really think she, in her mind, is the person that everybody is going to go to and ask for money when they see how hard she's trying to work to keep her own shit up? Some people, but people like Sweetie probably gonna go out there and get it themselves. So yeah, it might help that you related to all of these people because they put it in your eyesight that it's something you could obtain, but that does not mean they have access to give you. It doesn't mean that they have any help for you. And sometimes it doesn't even mean that they won't. Like, I mean, that they will. Like, because a lot of time family members that feel like they had to get it out the mud, they want you to get it out the mud too. And a lot of times you want to prove to yourself that you could do it on your own without somebody else's help. And this is just me speaking personally. I have absolutely followed in the footsteps in one way or another of one of my siblings. And her reputation precedes her. So us having the same name, I'm sure, has done me some favors in this business in one way or another. But have I ever not had to scratch and survive good times for every little thing I have? No. It's always been a struggle, girl. It's always been going to work, with pneumonia. It's always been getting up here and giving people all of the positive energy I have, no matter if I don't have it for myself at all. It's always been that. So yeah, y'all leave Saweetie alone. And please don't be confused. Y'all know I'm not the biggest Saweetie fan. I do think she maybe get biracial girl privilege, light-skinned girl privilege, beauty, being a beautiful girl is a privilege all the time. But at the end of the day, to act as if having famous family members means that you got on simply because of that. Yeah, nah, I'm not willing to believe that, especially because it's still a struggle for her. We know who she is, but ultimately she falls into the background when all of them other girls step into the forefront. Sexy Red, Ice Spice, all of them step into the forefront, and now Sweetie's in the back somewhere. Okay. So anyway, y'all, from there, let's go ahead and move on. So I don't know if y'all saw. There's some new movies and stuff coming out. So first of all, there's a new movie called The Deliverance coming out August 30th with Andra Day, Glenn Close, Anjanou Ellis Taylor, Monique, Caleb McCollin, Demi Singleton, and Anthony B. Jenkins in a genre-defying take on darkness, possession, and finding a higher power. It is a Lee Daniels film. And y'all know how Lee Daniels, child, he is dramatic as hell. But let me tell you something. These women right here, oh, they gonna give you a show. Andra Day played in the latest biopic about Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday versus the United States or whatever the fuck. Girl, she did her big one in that one. So I can't wait to see her in this. Glenn Close is a icon, first of all. Get into it. And Anjanou Ellis Taylor is literally one of the best actresses I've ever seen in my life. One of the best actresses I have ever seen in my life. From day one of watching her, I have been drawn. Like I'm literally holding off on watching the one Origin because I feel like it's gonna upset me, and I haven't been in the best mental space in order to deal with that. But I'm saving it because I want to watch it, because I watch anything that Ingenue Ellis Taylor is in. And then Monique. Monique may not put on that much of a good comedy show, but that bitch knows she know how to act. She know how to act. So I haven't seen the trailer yet, and I'm not gonna play it because y'all know they try to play on our top about the copyright and all of that here on YouTube. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, because somebody asked me to talk about stuff that's coming out that I might, want to watch, that they might want to watch. Lee Daniels. I'll be down to the theater or to the Netflix. It's to the Netflix. I'll be down to the Netflix to check out and see what's going on. Then also we got Denzel Washington starring in upcoming Gladiator 2. Now let me tell y'all, I don't know what's gonna go in zone. I don't know what's gonna go in zone, but I know I remember the Gladiator one. Okay, I remember that one. And all I know is as old as old as Denzel Washington is right now in his life. If this man don't look good right here, if he don't look good right here, I know something. Okay, hold up, because we ain't got time. I'm trying to see if I could just catch a quick little. Hold up. I want to see if I can catch a quick little Gladiator 2. Oh shit. Okay, hold up. I'm not gonna play the sound. I'm gonna do a quick little thing. Let me see if it'll work. Okay, so we see, oh shit, it's CGI. It's CGI, girl. It looked like, if you like a good war movie. And honestly, y'all, when I was younger, I didn't even really. You could tell he playing the evil ruler because he looked the same as he did in Training Day. Whenever Denzel plays a bad guy, you better believe he gonna be the sexiest bad guy on the screen. Okay, he is gonna get that hair laid, that beard gonna be given, and there will be an earring, motherfucker. Okay, do you understand me? Okay, I am looking forward to it. I didn't used to like movies like this, but the more I delve into history in this time period, the more I like to watch to see what they're going to show. You know what I'm saying? To see what they're going to pull out of that time period that might honestly be something honest versus how they like to y'all know they like the Hollywood everything. They like to glaze over important parts of the story and all of that type of shit, the time period. So yeah, it's a timepiece, and I can't wait to see what it's gonna give, y'all. Okay. Um, so Denzel is in that, right? Right. And so then Corey Hardrick and Megan Good are in a Tyler Perry film. Hold up, y'all. Let me refresh my page. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, they like to whitewash. Yeah, they do, girl. They do. I'm trying to find the Corey Hardrick clip that I had for you guys because Corey Hardrick was doing a interview. And here it is. And in the, because he's talking about the new movie that he and Megan Good are in. And in this movie, Megan Good is playing the wife trying to want to run away from the abusive husband, and the abusive husband that doesn't want to let her go. Okay. Now, I know a lot of us like Corey Hardrick. Okay. I like Corey Hardrick. I always have. But ever since he started playing in All American, the second one, okay, when he was in All American, the second one, it was like you could see the bad guy or the like anger. There's anger, like there's anger, there's indifference, there's an attitude, but whatever it is, I feel like I saw it in that clip of him and Tia when they were on Black Love, and she was talking and he was like, you're gonna keep interrupting me. It was the way he kind of like, and then her instinct is to then pull in. I don't care what y'all are talking about. Whenever a man sees fit to check his wife like that on camera in front of everybody, he is absolutely talking crazy to her in private. And there is something about their dynamic that makes me feel like he probably talked down on her a lot in their relationship in order to compensate for himself, which makes her tone down her bubbly, kookiness in order to not make him feel like she's doing too much is something I feel like I'm right. And I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong, y'all. And because I'm not feeling like Corey was like abusive or anything like that. Please don't get me wrong. But there is a level of, hey, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping her in check at all times to make himself feel better about how their dynamic, you know what I'm saying, might have been. You could tell that Tia wanted freedom and he, wanted to hold on or, cage the bird a little bit. So he's talking about that in this clip. And to me, I feel like just as we're allowing for their breakup to kind of simmer off, for him to come and tell us about the pain he experienced during her leaving him, I low-key feel like, oh wait, y'all think y'all about to start liking Tia again? No, let this black man let you know how when she left me, I was crying every night. And y'all know how y'all hate to think about a black man crying about anything, especially about a bitch leaving him. Y'all was all on Twitter assuming that she must have been getting some dick or thinking that the grass was greener on the other side and all of that type of shit. That's what y'all was thinking. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all were very much hard on Tia for leaving this relationship, acting like, she don't know what's best for her. That's what I saw that on Twitter. I saw y'all a lot talking trash about Tia, acting as if y'all know those people's relationship enough to assume that she's making some mistake by leaving him. That's what y'all were doing. So then when he comes out and does this, it makes me feel like this is an attempt to, I'm going to give him this. I do think you want to get it off your chest. You do want to talk about your experience. Everybody, men and women, if they've been in a relationship they're trying to heal from, you want to talk about it so you can work through it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But when I saw this, it instantly made me feel like this was a way for the public to re-energize their angst towards Tia, if that makes sense.
Because it's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands, and no one's there for you, and it's just like when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong, but it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. Nobody see that. Yeah. Nobody see that.
You hear all of the women in the crowd? Oh.
Yeah. You live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Corey Hardrick know that his kids and his family was everything to him.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's another, y'all, that is a dog whistle. A dog whistle. Hurt black man who loves his family and his kids.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm stronger than I thought I was. Yes. I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like I'm here and I'm still going. Because, it's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands. And, no one's there for you. And it's just like, when you're a man, especially a black man.
No one's there for you and black man. Y'all, I'm sorry. So Corey has no family members. Corey has no mom. His parents may have passed away. Please forgive me if if I'm misspeaking. But there's nobody in your life besides Tia to help you when you're going through this breakup. Okay. That, hey, that's that man's testimony. But somewhere inside me watching this feels like you're trying to make a victim out of yourself in the situation with Tia yet again. And I think then going to play this role, it's just, I think they're playing on how people view them. I think Tyler Perry is playing on how Megan sees him. I mean, how people see Megan and how people see him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's playing this abusive husband. And, Megan is trying to get away. And I feel like on some level, we think that that's what Megan is probably going to end up going through with Jonathan Majors over there getting, her soul sucked. I don't know if anybody else is looking. We'll look at some of the pictures of her when we do my members only live from the BET Awards. But y'all, Megan looks like, somebody is sucking the life out of all of the children in Salem. You know what I'm saying? Like she looks depleted in some way, like everything's bony, everything's really skinny, and she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but her and Jessica Biel have very much a similar look going on. I don't know. But anyway, shout out to Corey Hardrick and Megan Good, because I'm definitely gonna watch this movie when it come out, this Tyler Perry movie. Or I'm gonna watch it because I need to see all the ways that y'all are using their personal lives in order to bolster the roles and the attention that this movie is gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's up. Let's move on. Okay. Make sure you like the video, support the channel, girl. Let's move on. Where is it? Where is it? Because Young Thug, girl, the trial is still going on. The court system is still going on with him. I know I just passed it. Y'all, my back hurt. Here we go. My back hurt. My back hurts so bad. So let me read this to y'all and then we'll get into it. So, the Young Thug's trial is to be put on hold as Judge Glanville goes under review for alleged witness intimidation. Child, not the goddamn judge. Everybody in this trial has been accused of something crazy.
Then transitioning to the last matter the court wanted to put on record. Upon further review, this court will in fact enter an order sending Mr. Adams and Steels, Mr. Weinstein, and Mr. Banks' motion to recuse to another judge pursuant to Uniform Superior Court Rules 25.1 through 25.7 in the method and manner prescribed by our local rules. So this written order is entered. I will enter the order transferring it. And until such time as those two things are decided, then we'll be in recess until that time. And we will just inform our jurors that they're content until they're not supposed to come back on Monday until Monday anyway. So I will have Deputy Ingram and Ms. Umana indicate to them that they as that then transitioning.
Note that for purposes of record. Well, I'm going forward. What I was told was that Mr. Copeland said,
and you haven't answered my question yet.
I'm not
How
going
did
to
you
answer that question.
You're not?
No, I will not answer that question.
Why will you not answer that question?
Because I want to make sure that what I say is accurate, and I'm not trying to get anybody else.
I'm asking you, how did you get this information?
I'm not telling the court. What I'm saying is based upon information.
Okay, well, listen, if you don't tell me how you got this information, then you and I are going to have some problems.
We can have this. I have problems right now.
Okay, I know. Look, I don't want to know about your problems. Okay, at this point in time, all I'm asking you at this point in time,
Y'all, this is messy as fuck.
Is how did you come upon this information? Look, if the case gets reviewed, the record's going to be available for our appellate court and for whatever reason. But it's disturbing that how somehow you have surreptitiously gotten information in regards to the court's private ex parte conversations with a party. I mean,
a witness who was sworn in Friday. The court's telling, this is what I was told.
Note that for.
Okay, so let me read it, girl. But the way they're going back and forth, it's giving. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I don't know who you think you're talking to. Is what it's giving. Okay, so neighbors, this has to be one of the longest trials ever. After 100 days in court, the Young Thug RICO trial has hit another roadblock after Judge Glanville decided to halt the trial until an investigation is complete against him for alleged witness intimidation. According to Fox 5 Atlanta, Glanville agreed to step aside, and after he was caught having an ex parte meeting with the witness after the witness refused to testify for the prosecution. The ex parte meeting took place between witness Kenneth Copeland, his lawyer, the prosecution, and Judge Glanville after Copeland initially refused to testify for the prosecution. Judge Glanville held him in contempt on June 7, and he spent the weekend in jail on June. So you was trying to force somebody to testify. They refused, and so you put him in jail over the weekend. Got it. On June 10th, the ex parte meeting was held in the judge's chambers, and then Copeland took the stand. So y'all, hold up, held him in contempt, put him in, and okay, so after you took him out of jail, that must have scared him enough, and then he went ahead and took the stand. Young Thug's primary attorney, Brian Steele, learned of the ex parte meeting and confronted the judge later that day. When Steele refused Judge Glanville's orders to reveal who told him about the meeting, Steele was held in contempt. After, y'all, this is some real fugazi, corrupt ass shit, because the judge should not be meeting with the, you know what I'm saying, with the, I'm sorry, y'all. The judge should not be meeting with anybody that's supposed to be testifying on either side like that. And for it to be ex parte, meaning that the defense attorneys weren't allowed to be in the room. Like, yeah, y'all, that's not how that's supposed to go at all. Initially, Glanville was going to allow the prosecution and defense to review the transcript of the meeting on July 1st in a private meeting and reveal the results on July 3rd. But Glanville decided to cancel the meeting. Instead, today in court, Glanville defended his actions as proper and allowed both sides to view the transcripts without limits. Still then revealed that a separate judge will be reviewing complaints against Glanville to have him removed. The trial will be on pause until the matter is held. Yeah, I feel like y'all are trying to rush this trial. I think y'all do probably have some holes in your prosecution, and that's the reason why this trial is taking so damn long. Because I feel like, you know, we bring one thing up and get knocked down, you bring something else up and get knocked down. So a part of me feels like the prosecution's case may not be as strong as they would like for it to be. The judge is in cooperation with the prosecution. They want to get this done. They want to make an example out of Young Thug and them. And so it seems to me that there was some coercion possibly taking place between the judge, the prosecution, and the person, Kenneth, that was supposed to be testifying. And I believe he was supposed to be testifying against Young Thug. So yeah, it's absolutely giving tampering. And then to not only put Kenneth in jail, but to then hold Brian Steele in contempt for questioning you about the shit after he asked for another judge to come in and see what's going on, and you like, no. And then Brian was trying to have the conversation behind closed doors, but you the judge and you want, you know, sling your dick around, so you want to just be like, nah, I ain't do nothing wrong. We just gonna have this conversation in front of everybody. This looks bad, y'all. This looks bad. And if an independent judge or somebody from outside of this comes in and does a proper investigation, I do wonder if, you know, if they will basically mistrial. And all this will get thrown out. And then, you know, y'all free Young Thug people, y'all will get what y'all want, you know, release them back into society. Hopefully they'll stop terrorizing it. Either way, y'all, that's what's going on in the Young Thugger trial. Okay. Now we're going to take a quick little break. And then we're going to move on because there's much more to discuss and I don't want to hold you. All right, y'all. So Lil Mama, okay, Little Mama had some things to say. Lil Mama refers to Nicki Minaj as a musical prostitute after her BET Awards win. Thanks to you, we now have 7, 8, 9 of them. Y'all, I really think that as much as y'all try to act prudent, as much as y'all like to adopt puritanical mindsets, there are a lot of y'all that have such an issue with women using their sexuality in order to push forward their careers in whatever way, which is crazy to me when you really think about it. Because when you back it all the way up, you do realize that men have created this dynamic between us. Women have sexual energy that men like. Men like to withhold resources so that they can get this sexual energy from women. And that is how the music industry works as well. If you are not willing to pop pussy and show them something they want to see, they are not willing to put as much behind you. That's just the way it is. Sex has always been a seller. But also, women who are beautiful have always been sexual. I don't know where y'all get this from, that one person is responsible for why women are sexual in whatever they do, when how are we not supposed to be sexual? Look at us. Like, are we not supposed to like sex? Do y'all expect men to not like sex? Because I feel like y'all only expect women to not be confident or want to flourish in whatever their sexuality looks like. To me, the only problem comes in when people are usurping your sexuality, meaning using it against you, taking it from you. But at the end of the day, we are all here because of sex. And so to continue to try to compartmentalize it is annoying as fuck and it's delusional. It's delusional. Y'all doing it with Sexy Red, and now Lil Mama is coming out of nowhere mad because nobody's paying attention to her because she's not selling sex, right? Because she's not selling sex. She doesn't want to. She's mad at the girls who are selling sex and it's working for them. At the end of the day, understand that when you're not willing, when you feel like your integrity keeps you from doing certain things, that means you're not going to get where you're trying to go as fast as the other girls that don't have a problem with that. It is what it is, bitch. It is what it is. Go about it your way. Always remind yourself that your way is your way, and you don't need to be mad about how other girls or other women go about their journeys, their shit. They pussy, stop pussy watching. Y'all tripping. Okay, but let me read what she said. Okay. She says, because D1, shout out to D1. D1 posted this culture's biggest night. Watch to the end. We can do better as a culture. And I believe they was talking about, I think this was Sexy Red's performance. And yeah, we'll definitely get into how, I'm going to just tell y'all right now. I know y'all love Sexy Red, but she's not a good artist. The fact that y'all were actually upset that Tyler won Best New Artist over her is insane. It's insane. I want y'all to be fucking for real with yourselves. Sometimes it's a popularity contest for sure, but there were other people that were more popular that made better music. Tyler is one of those people. Tyler is more popular on a global scale. Also, I feel like people liked her music more. It's very weird that y'all thought that Sexy Red was supposed to win over her. It's very weird. Anyway, so Lil Mama says, then gave Nicki an award for leading this pack because she got the best female hip-hop artist or best female rapper. But either way, corporate bars be going over our head. They laughing at us for sure. D1 says facts. I thank God that you are different and that I'ma always have your back. Lil Mama said, I'ma say Lil Kim the Queen Bee led first. Oh, no. Somebody else said Lil Kim Queen Bee led first. Nicki Minaj came after. Lil Mama said, keyword, this pack. These young women are not influenced by Kim. Is that what you think? Nicki is influenced by Kim. These women are 23. What major musical prostitutes do you remember from the last 15 years? Who do you think they watch? Corporate give a platform and flowers for sitting out. Be for real. Like I said, girl, what? Be for real. Like I said, where was it? They are laughing at us, and the award was a thanks to you. Now we have 7, 8, 9 of them. Somebody said if you was invited to the BET Awards to perform, you would have went. I guess they saying you would have went. Lil Mama said, and that's your response to what conversation again? Are you saying that I would have been performing and selling pussy too, or just performing? Same reason why you hide behind fake pages, because I can. Lil Mama going back and forth with y'all. I'm saying it started there. Pay respect. Nicki took the baton and ran with it. It used to be options. Now chicks that selling sex is the only option, and they are many musical whores, and the labels are the pimps. She said, I agree. There were definitely option in style and content. It's all love. God is the greatest. And these women are going to wake up and realize that they are worth more than any price tag. Sometimes we can't see ourselves. We are just living. So I can under how this can happen and feel normal. Okay. So even though she's not reading her messages before she sent them out, Lil Mama, this is really annoying of you because I feel like you're projecting. Right. And performing and selling sex are two different things, kind of, sort of. Like when we say selling sex, we're meaning people are using their sexuality as a gimmick, as a way to draw people in and get them to buy what you are selling. Okay. But to me, I feel like y'all are just talking about the fact that you can see these women's bodies. They're emulating sex. They're talking about sex. They're moving their bodies in a way that is sexual. Everything about them for y'all is sexual. And I feel like a lot of the times this goes back to the slut shaming period. The truth of the matter is sometimes it doesn't matter what the women want. This is what the world wants because it's what the men want, right? And the women that stand outside of that don't get the same attention. And there are girls that like how they look. There are girls that like their bodies. There are girls that like to talk their shit. There are girls that like sex. Those girls will sometimes get pushed to the top simply because that's what they're into. They like talking about sex. They like popping they shit. They like, I'm in love with Glow, never had the pussy, got my name tatted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like there's so much music out there. If you don't want to listen to these women, there are other people for you to listen to. Now, when it comes to who's popping on the charts, this is a reflection of what the majority of people are really listening to. It's just the truth of the matter. And I think that everybody, they like to, I don't know. I feel like slut these girls out, like draw attention to them as a negative and then come up behind it and want to clean it up and say, I could understand how this happens because sometimes we can't see ourselves. What the fuck makes you think that Megan Thee Stallion and Sexy Red and all of them think the only thing they have to offer is sex? What makes you think that? So because they know that sex is going to sell, and when they perform, if they are sexy, it does better for them making their money. People buy. Why do you think? Because they understand when it comes to this music business, sex sells, that means that that's all they have to offer. To me, you're projecting. You're projecting. You're projecting. First of all, people have been selling sex since sex was able to be sold. I really want y'all to cut it the fuck out. Please cut it out. Please stop acting like people have not been selling sex for years. Y'all are exhausting with that shit. What? Yeah, good. Thank you. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. So yeah, y'all, I just kind of feel like y'all have the same circular conversations over and over again, trying to blame whatever new person that is coming to this fucking system for the way sex works. Please don't blame the system that we live in. Fucking is old, y'all. People have always been vulgar. People have always been obsessed with sex. Like, please stop. Please stop acting like any one person is the reason why all of this is happening. Blaming Nicki, not bringing reference. And what are you talking about? These girls aren't looking up to Kim. Who the fuck do you think was rapping about pussy before Kim? And I'm talking about on a main stage. On a main stage, being able to show your sexuality and all of that type of shit. Y'all, Kim was one of the first people to do that. So to take her off of it, like, oh no, that's just Nicki and they all just copying Nicki. Girl, please. And another thing is, I feel like y'all take out of this how much Beyonce is a girl. What? Beyonce used to be shaking it. What do y'all think? Oh, no. Do y'all remember when y'all was obsessed with that song for like a good, 5 years? Y'all was obsessed with that fucking song. And it's because Beyonce is twerking hella hard in the video. That was one of the biggest songs ever. So sex wasn't selling then? Sex wasn't selling back in the gap when Josephine Baker was performing with a banana skirt in Paris with tassels over her nipples? Yeah, no? Okay. I'm just saying, like, cut it out. Y'all need to teach people how to be more balanced in sex. That way people can stop being so obsessed about it. But at the end of the day, people are going to always want to have sex. People are going to always want to see sexy women. People are going to always love to see the vision of it. Like, people are going to always be into sex. And I really want y'all to stop acting like there's something you can do to keep the kids from wanting to fuck. Teach them how to be balanced in it. All that booty shaking was annoying. Was it? Was it annoying? Okay. To each his own. I love a good twerk. I love a good twerk. But I'm also from New Orleans. We like to shake ass. It's a very spiritual experience. Okay? Whether y'all want to believe it or not. But Deb Antney and all the rest of y'all uptight little booty bitches that feel like y'all can't twerk, go watch a Glorilla video and get some self-esteem and stop pussy watching everybody else. Worry about your own coochie. All right, moving on. Deb Antney, where are you, baby? Okay. Y'all, Deb Antney did an interview and she said this.
Would you ever be willing to try to get her to sit down with possibly Cardi B and Lil' Kim to try to amend their differences? I would love to see that. I would love to see them all come together.
I think that we all would love to see that, but people would have to be willing to to do that. And to be perfectly honest with you, she's going to kill me for even saying this, but I did reach out to Kim.
Okay.
Okay. And
It's just
so I think that one thing about me,
other female artists, would you ever be willing to try to get her to sit down with possibly Cardi B and Lil Kim to try to mend their differences?
Okay. Let's go back. Because I feel like she said Kim and Nicki. Okay. So yeah, you laughed it off and said her and Foxy should come out. I said no. I'd only want Foxy to come out on stage with me. She's like family to me. No disrespect. God bless everyone and our children. Let us all do our thing. And thank God for life. Stop using my name for clickbait in 2024. We get it. I'm that bitch. How dare you interview? This world, man, this world. Love yourself deeply. So apparently Deb Antney doing this interview where she referenced the fact that you didn't really want to make up with Kim. So this is what Deb, isn't it funny how you left out the biggest part of the story? Gag City's second leg tour in the US begins September. Okay, yeah, I hate how she does that. Like, we know, we know, like, do it, but like, come on, why are you cutting it up? Anyway, I didn't ask you to do a thing. You told me after the fact, and I screamed on you and told you if you reach out to people now that you're being seen around me, they will think it's coming from me. So to never do that again without discussing it with me first. So to me, it sounds like Deb tried to reach out to Kim on Nicki's behalf. Nicki didn't know about it. When she found out, Nicki got pissed because she doesn't want anybody to think that she's the one that's trying to make up with them. I don't want Kim to think I fuck with her like that. I don't want her to think that I'm trying to get back cool with her like that. That make me look lame. That's how she feels, I'm guessing. Okay. I said I'd never want that. And that now she think that message came from me, which is not cool. So you never wanted to be cool with her. So you don't want the message to come from, okay, got it. What I just fucking said. Okay. Nicki don't want to be cool with Kim and she don't want nobody trying to make them be cool. Okay. Karma says when you destroy someone's life with lies, take it as a loan. It will come back to you with interest. Then Deb posted this, child. She said, never get mad at someone for being who they've always been. Be upset with yourself for not coming to terms with it sooner. Meaning, like, we all know that Nicki can be very vindictive. And, I think on top of being vindictive, Nicki, like, are you be worrying about shit you shouldn't even be worried about no more? It's like she don't know how to let nothing go. And I think even going off on Deb about this is just like, girl, if you don't want to be cool with the bitch, you don't have to be cool with the bitch. Like, it is just not that deep. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Nicki takes things to an extreme to me. And she's done that often. So with this Deb situation, I feel like, yeah, it's probably a clout situation. Like Nicki said, y'all using me for clout. But also, so what? So what? Like, bitch, you're Nicki Minaj. Just accept it. What did what did Megan say? As soon as you accept that I'm that bitch, the easier your life will be. And when you that bitch, people gonna talk about you. People that's connected to you gonna have something to say about you. Good, positive, indifferent. They gonna have something to say because as long as they talking about you, somebody give a fuck about what they saying. So take it as the lesson that it is and move on, girl. I just feel like she always finding a way to be slighted or upset about something that really she should just be brushing off at this point. But more power to her and her ass cheeks. What's next on the list? Okay. Unpredictable. About to do something we never done before. Girl, not the usual. Better get in something that is predictable. So try to roll with me, baby, baby. I'ma make it feel. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I miss Jamie Foxx singing.
Look, April 11th last year, bad headache. That's my boy for an Advil. I was gone for 20 days.
Okay, he said I was having a real bad headache. I asked my boy for an Advil, and then I was gone for 20 days.
So they told me, I'm in Atlanta, they told me, my sister and my daughter took me to the first doctor. Get the cortisone shot. Next doctor said, something going on up there. I won't say it on camera. I won't say it. I don't want to say it on camera.
Now I know. Okay, so if I can say he said something going, the doctor said something going on up there, y'all, I could be absolutely wrong, but to me it sound like Jamie was working through some shit while he was out, and until he worked through it, he wasn't gonna be able to wake up. That's what that sound like to me. And honestly, I would be so interested to hear what he had to say and what he had to work through in order to wake up. Because to me, instantly, that's what I get. He needed to work through some shit up here in order for him to wake up.
Look, April 11th last year, bad headache.
So that was it, y'all. That was it. He said he ain't gonna say it on camera, but the doctor said something going on up there, meaning nothing was wrong with his body as much. It's just they couldn't get him to get up, which is why I think they didn't want to say he was gone, because it something going on up here. I don't know who all Jamie was talking about, talking to, but I do want to hear more about it. And I hope that this is the beginning of Jamie speaking more about what he went through and what happened, because I definitely feel like this stroke, aneurysm, whatever it was, it happened spiritually for a reason for Jamie. And I want to hear what it's about. But anyway, let me read a super chat and a member, and I'm gonna, move on. Thank you so much, Olivia Bree, for becoming a member. I love your Abby. Thank you. Hey, Talia. Thank you for the super chat, my love. Hi, Bondy. Blessings to you and your fam. It's so crazy because Corey did not even need to play that angle regarding Tia. I don't recall Tia saying much about him and their split as it was happening, just not necessary. It definitely felt like the cute way of throwing a slug her way, and it wasn't necessary because people are gonna already be mad at the woman who left. Y'all are always mad at the woman who left. Thank you, Kelly Evans, for the super chat. I'm behind, but when I tell you Origin will change your life and Ingenue Ellis is a force, it's chef's kiss, but prepare to ugly cry. And see, that's what I'm saying. I've been ugly crying for the past 2 weeks in my life. Okay, so I need a break, girl, but I definitely want to watch it. Origin is a movie. I believe it's on Hulu or Max, but either way, it's Ava DuVernay. And it's really being called one of the best films, so I definitely want to watch it when I am in a more lightened headspace, and I'm getting there. But things have been a little bit heavier on my way lately. Okay, heavy, you got so heavy, baby. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna hit that like button, and then we're gonna get into the rest of the show. Okay. I could have sworn. Okay, no, it's a different one. Okay, so yes, Claudia Jordan, you guys. As I look for this story, Claudia Jordan just did a Carlos King interview, and I'm sure it's great, girl. I'm sure it's great. But I haven't gotten into it just yet. Okay, I haven't gotten into it just yet. I haven't watched it. Y'all know we'll have things to talk about because I'm gonna try to be up here Wednesday afternoon. I'm gonna try to be up here Thursday afternoon. The Ooh Ladies First panel is not coming back until next week, July 11th, after the festivities of July 4th. So y'all will absolutely be getting shows that day, and then we'll do members only after this. And then we'll probably do a members only on Friday as well. So we'll spread everything out. So if I didn't talk about it this live, I will talk about it later. Okay. But either way, thank you, Lorena, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, love. So let's get into what Claudia Jordan said about Porsha.
I was first introduced to you on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and one of my favorite quotes, because it's been many for you, Well, I know it's a rich African that got you your car. Or was it a married African? Was a married African that got you your car? Now we know the person who you said that to is currently, engulfed in a lot of divorce drama with another African. I just have to know, are you surprised at all by this?
No, I'm psychic and not a liar.
Do you think that it was just for, publicity to have a story? Do you feel like there was ever any genuine love in this situation, or was it just a money grab?
I had my doubts like everybody else in the beginning, but I actually saw them in pictures and videos. And to me, I don't think you can fake that unless you're a damn good actress. You in Atlanta, where you actually found a man in Atlanta that wants to marry you, that's a miracle in itself, right? I was there for you. I didn't go on one date.
I was first introduced to you on Real House. Right now, we know Kenya has been suspended.
So I don't know if y'all heard, because I know it was very low. And I was trying to see if I could figure out a way to turn it up, and I couldn't because they only have one mic. Oh, let's try this again. All they had was one mic.
Candy has been very vocal.
Hold up. Try
Housewives
again.
of Atlanta. And
Is
one
that
of my
better?
favorite quotes, because it's been many for you. Well, I know it's a rich African that got you your car. Or was it a married African? Was a married African that got you your car? Now we know.
So basically, the young woman is saying that when Claudia Jordan was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she threw that slug at Porsha about, I know you got your Rolls Royce from a married African. Okay. And Claudia, and then she asked Claudia, so are you surprised by what's happening with Porsha and Simon? Like the way they're dragging each other on the internets. Like, are you surprised? And instead of Claudia saying, no, I'm not surprised, I knew it was going to be that because none of them people are really genuine. Everybody just wants clout. Everybody wants to get on. Everybody just wants to have some type of instant gratification to upgrade themselves in whatever way they're trying to, girl. That's not what Claudia said though. Claudia said that she felt like Porsha and Simon, what she saw between them was real. She doesn't think that Porsha can fake it because Porsha is not that good of an actress. And I feel like, well, that's because you're looking to see Porsha playing a different role. Porsha is a great actress. And let me tell you why. Porsha is a great actress when it comes to playing dumb so that she can procure the type of man she wants to procure. That is the acting role that she is playing. So she doesn't have any room to play like she's smarter because at the end of the day, the role that she's playing in this life is to be, bubbly, goofy, titties, teeth, and ass, to be consumed by some man, to be taken care of by some man so she can lay in a bed and eat wings as people wait on her hand and foot, and she can go shopping and have people carry all her bags and not have to spend any of her own money. Like Porsha wants to be taken care of by a man so desperately that she is willing to play the role of a less than smart woman so that she will find that man, because she knows only men with it's only not only, but men with money love women that play stupid for their benefit. And also men in general love when women play lesser, play stupid, play weaker, play coy, anything where we're not in control. Men love that shit. Okay. And I think that she knows that's the role she has to play. So when it comes to acting, when it comes to keeping jobs, she's not going to ever put her full effort into any of those things because her full effort has to go into playing the role as a woman that needs to be kept, a woman that needs to be taken care of. Okay. So you can't believe that Porsha really wanted Simon or really loved Simon, because at the end of the day, it's not about being sexually attracted to somebody. It's not about deeply connecting with somebody. It's about having a relationship that mirrors what you want to see, which is what you being taken care of by some man who's in control, who got his money, who's international, who can make you feel like, you the Queen Sheba and shit. And that's all she needed. All she needed was, to be entered into somebody else's culture like a goddamn Nigerian queen. You know what I'm saying? Like she wanted that. He gave her that, gave her the nice house, gave her the vacations, gave her the appearance of having a happy relationship and all of that. But if y'all think that Porsha was really, really connecting, really having good dick and all of that with that man, y'all are lying to yourselves. And I say that because right before she got with him, she was fucking Bolo. Which means to me, you attracted to what everybody else attracted to. So this man with barely a differentiation between his collarbone and his neck. Okay, he another one with a little tight neck area. He ain't got that much neck space. You want us to believe that he was wearing your ass out? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe he could extract in the way that would have needed to happen for you to get digged down appropriately, Porsha. I don't think you were getting digged down appropriately. And whenever a woman is in a situation not getting digged down appropriately, I'm sorry, y'all. It's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. So I don't know what Claudia's talking about. Maybe Claudia's trying to get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta and feels like it would behoove her to make nice with Porsha, girl. I don't know. But this feels like something to be said for somebody's benefit, not because it's actually true. So let's move on.
And said that she doesn't believe that Kenya should have been suspended because she believes Kenya didn't lie or, share anything that wasn't truthful. Being as though you were on the show, it can get gutter sometimes. Sometimes, when you're digging at each other, you can go a little low or below the belt. Revenge porn. Is there space for that on a platform such as, Bravo?
I've had my experience with this before, and it's very painful. I don't know the circumstances around it. Like, was the girl lying about something? I don't know. It's not right to do it, but it's also not right to have two different sets of standards in who gets suspended and for what. There's been way more.
Girl, who is producing? Who is producing?
I believe in these. Why do you think they think I'm the bad guy, though?
Girl,
I
enough.
think that you kind of got that rep, after Housewives, and now people are just kind of running with it.
But you with Housewives, though, right?
Would you ever, rejoin?
Y'all don't like Claudia because Claudia is biracial, and I believe she's made some colorist comments in the past that, follow her. Also, she speaks out against some of the men y'all like so much. But we ain't about to go through much more of this because honestly, I just want to talk about her comments about Porsha because it kind of gave fake. Claudia, you really think them people was in love, girl? That's what you think? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Marlon, where are you, Marlon? Marlon with the message. Dear hip hop, it's all fun and games until people start getting hurt. Remember this. History repeats itself. I knew Tupac. I knew Biggie. I partied with them, hung out with them. Saw them both 20 minutes before they got shot. Violence is real. Yeah, no, I believe it. Marlon was in a room. Marlon had just done a movie. Marlon was that, yeah, he was in a movie with Pac. Like Marlon was that nigga at the time. So that doesn't, he would have definitely been at the Vegas fight, everybody. I think I even saw a picture of him at the Vegas fight. So I believe all of this, right? Anyway, and back then the black people are where all of the black people are. That's why you see all the niggas in the videos and shit, because it was like, oh, this person doing this person doing that, we all coming through. That's how it was. But anyway, he says he saw them both 20 minutes before they got shot. Violence is real. Everyone can be touched. Don't entertain the devil. I love Drake, love Rick Ross, love Kendrick, love Los Angeles Confidential is yes, the game. Thank you. And I say to all my brothers, there's enough for everyone to eat. I don't see no K dot in y'all. Anyway, y'all all need to wait, hold up. To all my brothers, there's enough for everyone to eat. Y'all all need to, I think he meant watch what Real Cold World, J. Cole did. Walk away from the bullshit with peace and love, positivity. Life is short, even shorter if you spend your energy on breaking each other down instead of building each other up. Hey, seeing any of our kings at war. We are too few. Stop. I say with love. Always OG Marlon Wayans. Now, Marlon, I feel two ways about this. In one dose, I feel him. He's absolutely right. I said the same thing. Y'all niggas be doing too much. Because we're about to talk about Rick Ross. So yeah, niggas is doing too much. So I absolutely feel like, yeah, Marlon, you got a point here. But I also feel like these niggas really love each other. They do not love women. I'm sorry, y'all. This is all
I'm just your dildo. That's all I can be. Ain't even charge you. Let you fuck me for free.
And the reason why I play that song is because at the very beginning of this song, Rocco explains to everyone how he has a problem. Okay? He love money. He love fast cars. and he loved bitches, but he don't love these women. Meaning he loves sex with women, but he don't love women. He said, I'm sorry. I need help. Hey, we ain't going steady. We just be fucking around. And so with that being said, Marlon will come on here with all types of deep pontification that makes me feel like he stay woke. But there is a underlying misogynistic, only the men. I only care about, like the civil rights movement. Y'all, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but the civil rights movement is a sausage fest. The civil rights movement is a bunch of niggas telling each other how amazing they are, therefore being able to create that energy amongst the white folk and the black women and all of the people, really. My brother, you are as fine as fuck. My brother, you are intelligent as fuck as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the men love on each other. It was the same thing we saw with Kendrick and all of them dancing and, hula hooping and shit together. Y'all was talking about the black boy joy. It was a sausage fest. Okay? And this is why I don't understand why men get so upset when we say y'all really should be on y'all own way more often. Y'all really shouldn't be around women. Y'all should let groups of women have they shit without y'all infiltrating and being haters and shit. And y'all should go and be amongst yourselves and, spin to the lula, whatever the fuck y'all niggas do together when y'all get together that, because obviously y'all niggas, I'm not like, they not like, y'all, obviously y'all like to dance together and shit. And listen, this is not no gay shit, y'all. I want y'all to understand what I mean. Like, I do feel like sometimes there needs to be more separation, because what we keep hearing from these niggas is they really love each other. They really care about each other. And that's it. And they try to keep themselves away from us. Okay? Stay away from the bitches. You don't want to fall in. You got to keep the lie alive. Okay? Keep the lie alive. That's how I feel. So when he talking, even though I hear what Marlon is saying, and I don't think Marlon's gay, y'all. I don't think anything like that. I think Marlon, like everybody else, the heterosexuality has been beat into your head so fucking hard that even if you were attracted to another man, you never give yourself the opportunity to find out, because you're supposed to be straight, nigga. You straight. That's what they told you. You straight. You straight. You straight. You straight. But you don't like these bitches. You just like they coochie.
Girl, we ain't going steady. I thought you know me.
Okay. Hey. We all need a man with sensitivity. Okay? We just need them to have that sensitivity towards the bitches every now and again, because they don't have that same sensitivity towards us. Okay? Niggas have all the word. Son, I'm sorry about that. Oh man, that's fucked up. That's how they talk to their homeboys. Let their old lady be telling them something that's going on. Nigga ain't even paying attention. Let that shit go in one end out the other. That lady crying, telling you her whole life story. She just sitting up there like, he like, what? Why? Just, he just say the words he know that you want to hear. But his attention is across town with his homeboy. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just the way I feel when Marlon be talking. Like, bros over hoes. Okay? Bros over hoes. That's how I feel when I see him talking. It's a lot of them niggas like that, y'all. Okay, so before we move on, because we about to move on to the last two subjects, which is Rick Ross and Megan Thee Stallion, right? And I set my time back for my members only live because I need to eat a little bit, but we're going to get into that. Much more shit to talk about, okay? But let me tell y'all something. I was watching... We was watching Kings of Comedy. We was watching Kings of Comedy. And y'all know how much niggas love them some Bernie Mac. But the way Bernie Mac talks about women, it's another situation. It's another situation where the way niggas is talking about women, you don't really like them that much. You don't really like them that much. I wish you did, but you don't. He was talking about women and he was like, I'm too old for all of that. All of that fucking for hours and hours. I'm tired. Bust a nut. All that, bust a nut. Okay? He was talking about he not about to give y'all all that fucking time. Okay? I'm not giving y'all all that time. I ain't doing all that. You put your mouth on me. You nasty some of my bitch. You want me to give you some special attention when I ask you to put your mouth on me? You said you was too tired, you nasty some of my man. So I love Bernie. But the way Bernie was talking about his woman, sex is a chore with her after a while. And he's having his best time. He's having the best of his moments with his homeboy. Even though he can't trust them niggas. He still enjoyed his time on the road. Probably more than being at home. Hey, y'all, I'm not saying that. Y'all know I love me some Bernie, baby. When I listened to that nigga talk about I was like, nigga, it sounds like you don't like fucking women because you sound like you want to just hurry up and get this nut over. And it made me think about my girl, Erica De Niro. Shout out to Erica De Niro. When she says that they just want to use your body to masturbate. Pop a nut. Listen, you better get yours. Because if I get mine, it's over. Okay, I learned from that. Y'all know how much anxiety I have about how long it take me to have an orgasm because of watching niggas talk about shit like that. It could be like, don't overthink it, but hurry up. Nah, nigga absolutely have anxiety about like how long it take me to come. Like, oh my God. And I'd be like, stop thinking about it, bitch. Just relax. Just relax. But nah, I grew up watching niggas talk about how long it take women to fuck and how they ain't trying to fuck that long. Okay? Listen. Anyway, Rick Ross. Let's get to it. Y'all, Rick Ross. They say Rick Ross got beat up. Okay, wait, we can't. It's beef, but we can't play it because they playing Kendrick. Even though didn't Kendrick take the shit off his the angry white boy? Y'all see that angry white boy? Oh, he got a ball ponytail. Look how the black dude got his shoulder against him. Okay, y'all see he pushing back and forth with security. Y'all see? Oh, I knew the white boy. I knew the white boy was going. Oh, I knew the white boy was going to flex on. Y'all saw that shit. Oh. Y'all gotta send me some super chats. This might not get monetized. Who is this nigga? Why is he moving around like that? Oh, that white boy came from behind. Like, I hate the way this white boy is able to like blend into the crowd. Cause they in Canada. Y'all apparently, oh my God. Oh no. Not them jumping a security guard like that. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the help? Y'all just gonna watch? Y'all just gonna watch them jump the security? The white boy had to stop him. Where the fuck is Rick Ross and the rest of the security? That's Rick Ross security, y'all. Oh. And y'all all just watched as he got jumped. Why is it just one security guard? Man, you a bitch. Ooh. 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 They just slanging. All right, that's enough violence. Let me read y'all what happened. Rick Ross' beef with Drake has reached a new level of intensity. The rapper known as Rose was attacked by alleged OVO goons after playing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us at a show in Canada during his set at the Ignite Music Festival in Vancouver on Sunday. Bitch, Canada had to let y'all know they was bout it. Canada had to let y'all know y'all not about to come in here and disrespect us, Yodi. What Kendrick said? Crody. Hey, Crody. Y'all ain't not about to come and disrespect us, Crody. I'm sorry. Them Canada niggas had to show y'all what they was bout. During this set, hold up. So Rick Ross is the one that played They Not Like Us at this Canada set. After he stepped off stage, the song still blasting. Rose was confronted by a group of men. After Rick Ross was sucker punched by that white boy, a brawl broke out, which left one person lying unconscious in the grass and had to be carried away. And this is why Marlon Wayans was like, it's all fun and games until y'all niggas end up in some caskets. And I said this same shit. I said this. Remember, babe, when I said this shit, everybody, you know, this is what Jill Scott. Oh, y'all, I hate to call my girl pussy hungry ass bitch, but that's how I feel. You old thirsty pussy ass bitch. You want to see niggas fighting and tussling on the internet, arguing. Oh, I love this about hip hop. Oh, I can just masturbate thinking about these niggas lyrically sparring. Like, that's what. That's what she was doing. She was basically like masturbating to Chris Brown and Quavo going back and forth. Running that clip down over that OVO. Y'all are weird. Cause I feel like you getting off on them niggas, like, you know, you getting off on them niggas being violent towards each other, no matter what it sound like, no matter what it look like, no matter what the outcome is. And I ain't gonna lie, that's some weird ass shit. That's some weird ass shit, money. That's all I got to say. But let's take a look at some of these responses. Tia Kemp, come to the front, ma'am.
Throwing no blows. Man, Will, they swung on your fat ass right there. You stood your fat ass back, man. Your scary ass. Your big fat ass stood back. Bitch. I'm looking good down from this angle. Like that bitch got back, man. He tried to, they kicking the shit. Secure, they fucking his fat ass up. Watch this shit, dog. That fat got on khaki green or something. Look at him with his stank breath ass all in a nigga face with that doodle ass breath. I'm glad they smacked. Get out your ass.
Damn.
Ass out there in the crowd like he run the city. Man, you ain't.
Listen, I ain't mad. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at her neither for saying that shit. Nigga, you always gonna act like you the shit. You thought you was gonna be able to come in them people's city. You thought them people, you know, Crody. You thought the people was gonna be pussy. Crody. Listen. Them Canada niggas might look. They was like, Drake may not be bout it, but we're about it for him. Oh no, they would have never did that to Kendrick, because there would have been like 200 blood niggas, like 200 blood niggas standing in front of the stage like Malcolm X being covered by the Nation of Islam. Okay, only a finger move and we out here. Y'all think y'all was gonna fuck over Kendrick like that? I think not. That's because Rick is another one, y'all. That's because even though they letting, you know, Rick fly below the radar, so to speak, that nigga is a perpetrator as well. Mr. I used to be a corrections officer, ain't never really lived that life like that, but come out making y'all think that he was, you know, doing some shit, moving some weight in the streets and all that. Nigga, if you was, you shouldn't have been able to be a CO, you puss ass. Well, you a crooked cop, nigga. If you was doing all of that while being a CO, you was a crooked cop, Rick, and we don't like those neither. We don't like perpetrators, and we don't like crooked cops, especially because you the type of nigga that get off on inciting bullshit. You like instigating shit. So the fact that you an old pussy ass CO nigga instigating shit amongst these like people that's really emotionally into this. Like Drake might be a perpetrator, but that nigga over there feelings hurt. Okay? He playing like he ain't tripping and all of that, but Drake is over there crying in a car after the way he got his ass beat with the numbers. He may not have gave a fuck about how people was talking on the internet, but see, once them numbers came out and that nigga took you hard like that, kicked your ass hard like that, y'all, Drake was somewhere crying in the fucking car. Wah. Listen, his pride was absolutely hit up. Wah. Hit up every time, nigga. Hit up every time. So at the end of the day, please understand that Rick a puss ass nigga, and I'm glad they rolled up on him like that. Because at the end of the day, you think you got enough pull and clout, and we know you pussy. We just let you fly below the radar. When your old lady is able to come out online and make you look as sad, like Tia Kemp be wearing that nigga ass out every chance she get, and she be winning.
Hey guys, you know, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone,
50 Cent is an asshole.
You know, that I hope that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world. You know, That part where the young guy went like, he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out, like right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or the 305 Killers. Hey guys, I just saw.
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I don't even fuck with 50. Y'all know I don't fuck with 50 because I feel like 50 is another terrible person. But I feel like 50 is more upfront and honest about his shit than most. And in that way, I will give the least bit of, I give him his leeway. I saw something in the comments that made me laugh. Somebody said, you have to understand, this is not about Rick Ross being hit. This is about a strong black man being hit by a white man. Why y'all got to make everything racial? Why you got to make everything racial? At the end of the day, you shouldn't have went to them people city, them people country, talking crazy and thinking that it wasn't going to hit you upside the fucking head. Y'all, that's not how the world worked. And let's not forget that white man wasn't by himself. That white man had two other black men that was beating the shit out that security guard. And then the white man was the one that made the two black dudes stop kicking the security guard in the head. The white dude that actually punched Rick, he the one that stopped the two other dudes from beating on the black security guard as severely as they were. He pushed them back. So I don't want to hear about no racial shit. This is about men being men, right? Being violent, fighting, posturing, trying to prove something, being territorial. When I was on my trip to Thailand, they said they got to keep the male elephants separate from the female elephants because them niggas is violent and territorial. Even in the animal kingdom, some of you niggas cannot be with the rest of us. Some of y'all can't be with the rest of us. Some of y'all can't be around the women. Y'all don't know how to act. Y'all don't know how to control y'all temperament. There's some men that can. There's some men that know how to act. There's some men that don't create that energy. But a lot of y'all do. And that's what we seeing right here. A whole bunch of niggas, white and black, not knowing how to control themselves. Y'all ain't about to separate that white man from y'all. This is about niggas being violent. Black and white niggas. Okay, I don't know if y'all know that's a fucking pronoun. That's a pronoun. That goes for everybody. Okay? Now let's move on. I want to hit up some of these clips from Club Shay Shay about Megan, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I got some lunch to eat. Okay, I got some chicken tenders to get into. All right.
The young lady that's stopping by for conversation on the drink today is a 3-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, one of the most influential people in the world. She's the first woman in history to have 3 #1 streaming songs in the same season. She's the first solo female rapper to debut at the top Billboard Global Chart 200. She's also the first black female to appear on the cover of Forbes 30 Under 30, one of the rap's hardest stars. Houston raised, multi-platinum songwriter, a talented dancer, arena performing artist, a model, actor, college graduate, global superstar, a mogul in the making, an icon for women empowerment, a philanthropist, a boss, a trailblazer, a role model to many. She embodies supreme self-confidence, a true national treasure. The CEO of the Hot Girl Summer, the hottest girl herself, Meg Thee Stallion.
Yes,
Wow,
God.
I don't even know how to.
Yes, God. Yes, God. And do you know what made Megan even greater? Can I tell y'all what made Megan even greater? Her interview was only an hour. Did y'all hear me? I said the interview was only an hour. It was only an hour. Okay? And I appreciate that because when I tell y'all I can't sit through another 3-hour goddamn interview with Shannon Shaw, I'm going to hit some of these highlight moments.
Shay is the person who actually inspired me to get my own tequila. Because I used to be the cognac queen. I'm still the cognac queen.
Yeah.
But as much as I used to, enjoy cognac and I promoted a lot of people like liquor brands, she was like, the next time I see you, you need to have your own.
Right.
You need to have your own alcoholic beverage.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? You're right, queen. I am going to have my own shit. So now I have my own tequila. It's called Chicas Divertidas. And it's going to be so cute. I've been serving it throughout my tour.
Right.
And everybody's been loving it. So I feel like they definitely put me in a position to learn how to be my own boss. Beyonce is the person who actually inspired.
And you know what, girl? We happy about that for you, and I can't wait to try it. Cause listen, I like my crown, and I like my tequila. Okay, I like my crown, and I like my tequila. Okay, brown take you down, white get you hype. That's how I feel about it. When I'm trying to stay up, when I'm trying to turn this into something, yeah, we going to the tequila. So I can't wait to try it. Because I'm a tequila girl. But I also feel like you need a cognac too, because you're the cognac queen. So I need you to do that too. Beyonce always giving y'all game, and I love that because she should. She should. She absolutely should. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. No, that's not what I meant to click on. Hold up. Wait. Drake calls Rick Ross baby mama Tia Kemp his GOAT. She is, ain't she? But please stop, because you love to jump on a bandwagon with your bandwagon hanging out. Hold up. Did I miss this?
Listen here, ass whooping Willie.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Megan. I forgot.
You better motherfucking chili. Boy, I don't know who the fuck you calling a fucking granny when you having motherfucking babies while your child is having babies. Boy, every baby you been having is aunties and uncles by the time they days old. They can't even enjoy being a fucking newborn. Please tighten up with that granny shit. You got me fucked up, bitch. I am a grandmother, but bitch, you are a papa who just got the pause. Put on here.
Why she did that, y'all? Why she be licking them teeth and y'all, all I can think about is cocaine. Anyway, y'all, okay, how you gonna talk about me? Nigga, you the same age as me. Nigga, if I'm a granny, you a granddaddy ass nigga. That's why your ass got punched in the face. Face ass nigga. She be killing me with them fucking teeth, bro. She be killing me with them fucking teeth, son. I can't do it. Okay, back to Megan.
Hey, before we go any further, I want to apologize to you personally. And I didn't, I always wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you. I didn't know if that was going to be possible, but I was always hoping that I got an opportunity to bump into you, because I made a comment, I think it was like September, October, and I told a joke, and I said it in jest, but I believe the joke would have been just as funny had I left you out of it. So for any unwanted
How could you have left her out of it when the whole topic was her and her music?
attention, harm, shame, embarrassment for your family,
Megan Thee Stallion, her music. Most of the time, the people, when you rap about things that you know and experiences that you do, and you be talking about that diamond. I don't think that's really gonna work. That's the point of her name. The point of her being a stallion.
I hate when niggas have microphones and they do not know how to orate. Listen, y'all know I low-key like Chad. He ain't shit, but I still kind of like Chad. Chad has his moments where I'm like, I like the fact that he don't take himself too seriously. Smart brother, kept his money, good looking, all of that. Right now, he's telling Shannon, you're not really trying to fuck with no Megan Thee Stallion. Do you hear her music lyrics? She's a stallion. I don't think you're ready for that. I don't think you're really ready for that. You ain't really trying to fuck with that. That's what Chad is telling Shannon. Now listen to Shannon.
It supersedes anything that you're
Ocho,
saying.
I know she.
So I think are you scared?
No, but hey, I understand, Ocho. My grandpa used to say, boy, they can look down longer than you can look up. They look up longer than you can look down. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? But hey,
yes, sir.
I have a stretched out like a 2:45. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? Don't play with me. Ocho, you better stop playing with me, Ocho. Huh? Man, please. Man, I'm Ocho, boy. I bet I got that liquid down on me. I keep that liquid on me now.
Shannon, baby, let's be motherfucking serious. Shannon, let's be fucking for real, bro. You ain't trying to fuck Megan, bro. Cut it out. Cut it out. I feel like you playing in our face. I feel like you and that nigga Chad playing in our face. I think anytime that you can make Shannon look like he a pussy hound, that's what y'all do. It reminds me of the way Chris Tucker used to talk about Michael Jackson all the time. Y'all remember Chris Tucker used to tell y'all all the time, everybody think that Michael's just so calm and chill, but Michael be like, man, you see the girl over there? I fucked her on a roller coaster. It was really great. Then he went downstairs and had some ice cream. Remember? Like he used to just be telling jokes all the time, acting like he just knew that Michael was over there swimming in the coochie and enjoying himself doing laps. Sometimes I'm on my back. Sometimes I see how long I can hold my breath. He was talking like that's how the conversations him and Michael was having on the low. And so whenever I hear Chad trying to pitch to Shannon so Shannon could knock this I'm straight shit out the park, he was like, I'm about to throw it to you. Okay. And people stupid, so they don't know what's going on. They think I'm trying to play you, but I'm about to pitch to you right now. I'm about to pitch to you. I'm about to help you out, son. They saw you in them pants, that fanny pack. They got the wrong idea, right? Because that's not what we need. So we're going to help you out with that. So I'm going to pitch to you. Pitch to him. That nigga said, I got it. I'm going to have a stretch like 2:45. Bah! And now you got to come back and apologize. You was talking about somebody's daughter like there was some rag doll for you to spread and just poke with no real reverence for the fact that she a whole human, a whole person, may have feelings, may not like the idea of you stretching her out like 2:45.
Say, as a man, as I sit here before you, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. No,
and to me, it wasn't even that he should have been apologizing for that joke. That's cat. The nigga's apologizing for all of the times that he brought her up during interviews with people so that he could get clicks and views. Because he's one of them people she was rapping about. About every time y'all bring up my name, y'all get 15 minutes of attention. Because as a practice, from the time people must have realized that Tory Lanez Meg Thee Stallion shit is a trigger point and something that will get people typing their ass away in some comments to get engagement. As soon as people realized that, they started pulling that out as just something to throw at interviews. If the interview not going that well, and even if it was, at the end, I'm gonna throw a Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez question out at the end to see your opinion on this, and then that'll be cut into a clip. And a lot of times he did that shit. I heard him in more than one situation talking about Meg, talking about Tory Lanez in a negative, talking about her as if she's lying about getting shot. A lot of y'all still think that. I don't know why y'all still think that. It's a violent little man who was violent with other people. Why is it so hard for you to believe he was violent with her? I don't get it. It's mad weird to me to this day. And it be people that act like they have so much sense. But when it comes to this situation, it's like it completely, you know what I'm saying? It just is spinning past them and they're not picking it up. And you know what? That's fine. We ain't finna argue about it. But I really don't think it was about this joke. I think it was about all of them comments that you made regarding the trial and what happened to her. And if we was really going to keep it a buck, your apology should have referenced that. But we're going to leave it as it is. Apparently, I watched the interview, but I was in and out of consciousness. As I told y'all, I started my back piece last night. And a bitch was tired and really didn't have the energy to do all that. But that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm about to go live with my members. Y'all just give me 10 minutes. Let me eat a little bit more of this food and I'll be ready to go. Let me read these super chats. John Say Lattimore, thank you for becoming a member, love. I appreciate you. Thank you for another one, Talia. Beyonce is what Nicki Minaj was should be to the young talent now. Yeah, reaching out, helping, giving advice, but not always holding them prisoner. I think she does what the men do. I think Nikki does what the men do. The men will extend themselves, but only with a catch. They don't just give out free game like that. It's going to come with a price. And the price to them is whatever they call on you for, whatever loyalty they think should apply. And I think that's an unrealistic thing to put on women, especially if you're not fucking them. But sometimes, you know, I wonder if Meg and Nikki fucked. I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to her song, and when she was like, shit we did, you know, you still talking about shit we did. I know she may not necessarily be talking like that, but it was just the way she said it. And it made me think about the way, you know, Dead Clock Right Twice a Day, Jaguar Wright talks about how Nikki, you know, is just as bad as the men with the girls. And she used to play gay back in the day before she decided to change her image. But she used to play gay. So I always wondered about that. Anyway, let's press on. Thank you, Talia. Brittany 12, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Baby, this was the most civilized interview he has done. Rock Nation gave him strict guidelines and he adhered. Lorraine, thank you for the super chat, love. Thank you so much. Great show. I appreciate it. Makai, hey, love. Thank you for the super chat. As a soon-to-be college graduate, Meg let us know you can be a baddie while pursuing higher education because we are not a monolith. So when people act like Meg is a representation of somebody that feels like all they have to offer is sex, you're not paying attention. J Jersey girl, thank you for the super chat. Try Tarantula Tequila. Okay, Royal. Y'all know I'm here for all of the good tequilas. But once again, thank y'all for coming through. My members, I will see y'all in a few.